Graeme, 2-0 defeats here. How do you summarise that one?
Goals change games. We had enough chances in the first half to probably get ahead or be in the game, and then obviously you get like I said, bad decision, poor header from Timmy, invites him on and they get a goal, and that changes the emphasis. But then we had chances again. Second half, another set play, which is the frustrating thing. That again, the goals, I felt so at half time, we felt so we were still in the game. We knew we could cause some problems if we could miss their press, but unfortunately we conceded another set play. And look, there's a reason why Northampton are at the top end of the table. They don't change the way they play. They're on you, they press you, they have bodies around the ball, and we didn't compete enough with that for me. Ones and twos at times, but not together enough. And at times we've got to change the game a little bit and stop inviting the pressure on and go forward a bit quicker. But like I said, the chances we created in the first half, we should have had something out of the game early on, or been especially in the game. But unfortunately we conceded some silly goals which changed the complex of the game.
I was just about to mention that Omar Bogle after 2 minutes, are you thinking it's a classic Omar Bogle opportunity, he's going to put this away and that would have changed the whole complexion of the game? Yeah,
look, the move, build up for that chance was fantastic. He rolls his defender, it's like I said, it's great save from the keeper, but that's the difference. The opportunities we got, the chances we created in the first half, but games won and lost in the box in the goal, and they've took their chances and we didn't.
What was the message then at half time? Because as you said, still obviously plenty left in the game.
Yeah, look, there was frustrations, still a lot more from us. I wanted to see. We didn't win the first and second balls enough. They didn't win enough off there, challenging and fighting for every single ball what came in the box, and I didn't see that enough from us. So we had to up our intensity. We had to break miss their press out, because we were inviting it on too many times in the first half, even though we had a lot of joy. And like I said, going into at half time, you're thinking, yeah, we're in the game, we've created enough chances. If we do that again second half, we could get some out of the game, and unfortunately we didn't. We
spoke over the last few weeks about going behind, and thankfully the last few weeks we've obviously fought back and then ended up winning. What was the difference today in terms of obviously not just being able to grab that goal?
Look, time into the goal, at half time we spoke about that. Look, you've been here before too many times, but we have the belief to get back in the game. But unfortunately the free kick set play, just like I said, he's controlled the ball in the box and whacked it in. It's not acceptable, so we've got to look at it. We've got a bit more depth and show a bit more fight. That can't happen.
Full time, what was the message in there with the lads? I imagine very disappointed.
Yeah, frustrations. I didn't think we done enough in the end. We didn't win the second balls enough. We didn't move with the ball. We weren't close enough to each other. We didn't press or hunt in packs like they did. They did that to us. We spoke about, there was an opportunity in the second half where we've pressed and they made probably 2 or 3 mistakes and errors, and the ball's bounced off, and we're not close enough to each other, so we haven't capitalised on them type of things. And that was probably a story of the game. As much as we moved the ball well in the first half and created some opportunities, we stopped doing the bits off the ball and what we've been good at and why we've got results.
Team news then, just kind of from the start, we'll start with Bryn Morris. He's obviously been out for a few weeks and it felt like he was ready to come back in. Yeah, he's had a week's training sessions, and like I said, we know what Bryn can offer, and it was an opportunity to try and get him back in the pitch. I felt it so today. The lineup, what we were going with, was going to be enough to get us some out of the game, and it probably showed that early on in the game that we were on the front foot, we were moving the ball well and we were causing them problems, but we've got to defend better. Nicholas Spillacap just well made his first start today, and probably he's had a very interesting 24 hours, I suppose. Been playing yesterday, but it was only this morning Ben Killip dropped out. Ben was ill. He turned up on the bus, but he'd been up all night. Unfortunately, he wasn't well enough to get on the bus, and there's that, and also getting on the bus, and if it's going to infect anyone else as well or affect anyone else, so we had to make the decision that we had to ring Nick to make sure he was okay. He played 60 minutes yesterday, so not probably his ideal first start from coming in, obviously from playing yesterday, but an opportunity for him to come in. Moving on to next week then, back to the Tuesday, Saturday, and 2 home games to put this right. Yeah, look, we just have to look on Tuesday night and spoke about when we're good, we're high intensity, we're getting around each other, we're fire pressing together in groups, and
we have to do that consistency, and that's why I said that's why Northampton are where they are, because they don't change. They keep doing that no matter what. The players are fighting for each other and scrapping. When we do, we win games. When we don't, we don't.
Gaffer, thanks very much.